Welcome. Hey everybody, Axe here. We're back with a random video today. Today I just want to talk about how hard it is to date somebody in Chicago. I am a victim of my own self-destruction of lust. Um, Pretty much this is what happened. I went on Hinge and I matched with this 37-year-old woman with a real big booty. The booty was like the size of two big ass mountains in Seattle. Just big, nice, round, soft booty. Anyway, that's besides the point. We went on a couple of dates, and I really wish I paid attention to the red flags, but I didn't. Well, not flags, but things that I knew wasn't gonna like that she mentioned to me. One of those things was the fact she's still living with her mom. I'm 37. And I know we have hard times, but it's cool. Another thing I noticed, she mentioned that she was married 5 years ago. And it was a quick marriage. She got into it quick. Within that marriage, she was only going to do, like, for a couple of months, kind of like Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphrey. And she ended that shit. Rest in peace to that marriage. And I asked her, when was the last time you were in a serious relationship with somebody? And she was like, oh, it's marriage. And I was like, so for 5 years you couldn't find nobody else and you 37? And she was like, oh. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I kept dating her. I took her to some nice places. First date, Emporium, played some arcade games, you feel me? Took her to get pizza afterwards. I said she was hungry. She was like, yeah, like, got pizza. Next day, took her to MCA. But my issue here is that I wish I paid attention to the things we talked about. She talked about going 50-50 during dates. She was like, oh, I can't go 50-50 with no man. Let me count if this effects. I don't need to put the effects on no more. It's kind of cliche. But, whoa. Pretty much she was like, oh, if I go 50-50 with a man, you might as well be my girlfriend. I might as well be your boyfriend. And I was like, oh, okay. So we're doing gender norms here. I mean, unfortunately, I believe in myself. I like doing 70-30. I'm a 70-30 kind of guy. And everybody's not like this, and that's totally fine. Like, I know some people like to be traditionally masculine and pay for everything, and I'm like that too most of the time. But sometimes, can you at least pay for my drinks if I buy the food? Is that too much to ask? Because the way I see relationships, I see it as an investment of two people. We're both putting in our time, of course. We're both putting in our money. Well, I'm putting in my money. I mean, I guess in a way she puts in her money because she pays for gas and she pays for parking. But after a while, why can't my partner spend a little money on me too? Why can't they be like, oh baby, I got the drinks tonight. You don't have to do that every night, but every once in a while, make me feel appreciated. You feel me? I don't know. That's just how I feel lately. And like, you can call me wrong. You can school me. You can tell me my way of thinking is crazy, but that's just what I like. And I'm sorry, everybody, if you disagree. But another thing that I wish I realized while dating this beautiful woman was the fact that she was very dry during text messages every time. She always put me in charge of planning a date. She's like, oh, as a man, you should have 5 dates already planned out. And I was like, oh, all right, okay, all the dates planned out. That's fine, that's cool. So I plan all the dates out. And then also, what's another thing I noticed? The fact that I told her I was unemployed since January, and I haven't had any source of real income. And she, like, I know she can't read my mind, but it's like, if she cared about me, she'd be like, "Oh, baby, this is a little bit too expensive. Like, maybe we should do this instead." And like I said, I'm not mad if she wasn't like that, but that was just a personal preference. She wasn't like that. It's okay, but I don't know. I wanted an empathetic girl. Like, I want a girl to be like, "Oh, like, baby, it's cool. Like, we don't have to do that. We can go get Chick-fil-A. We can walk by the park and just talk and hang out with one another." That would have been nice. Could have made me cry. I'd been like, "I got you, girl. You know what? We're going to get the filet tonight. I'm going to struggle a little bit more. I'm going to get the filet tonight." But no, that's just a dream of mine. That's just a fantasy. A woman would never do that in America, especially Chicago. I'm sorry. I wish a woman could do that in Chicago. And y'all probably wonder, why am I making a video like this? Because I know I'm hypocritical. Like, I don't really like watching podcasts like that. Like, fuck Joe Budden's podcast. Why am I saying that? That's crazy. But I don't really like podcasts like that. Like, I like some podcasts, like the goofy ones. Like, I like Drink Champs. I like, Lil Yachty's one was cool at first. And I like Breakfast Club, even though that's technically radio. And I like, Shannon Sharp, and I like Cam Newton, but that's beside the point. And I like, Summer Walker's one. She's pretty dope. But anyway, that's beside the point. This bitch got a podcast. Oh damn, what? You know, I got to commit to saying that. I'm high. I didn't mean to say that. But she has a podcast, and I ain't gonna lie. I tried to watch that. It was a little boring. I didn't really enjoy it. It was just comedians that I don't even know of talking about people stealing their jokes and how they feel like they're the little dogs and stuff. Like, shit, nobody gives a fuck. Gives a fuck about. But that's beside the point. I hope she does good. I hope she's making it. I hope she's thriving. Wait, let me finish the story. So, to end off the story, at the last date, I took her to the Chicago Botanical Garden, my favorite go-to spot. Very beautiful, beautiful flowers walking around. Beautiful. We're holding hands, so she likes to do that now. She's showing affection. But I feel like that's a 37-year-old method to make me feel like I'm still in this. Like, she does this thing to make me feel like she actually cares about me. She's rubbing my back, holding my hand, looking at me like all googly-eyed. I'm just like, okay. But that's the oldest fucking trick in the book, bitch. Like, look at me. You really thought that just because you were holding my hand and rubbing on me that I was gonna stay with you? Be fucking for real. You know what the fuck you was doing. You were trying to make me feel like I was Big Daddy Warbucks so I could go to another spot and spend more money on you. All that shit was bullshit. I texted you and you text me back dry as fuck. We don't even have good conversations via text messages, but when you want food, when you want to go on a date, you're very active with them text messages. And then when I try to send something to tell you how my day is, I ask you how your day is. Like, "Oh, it was good. You had a really good day today. What'd you do?" "Oh, cut hair. I had clients." Like, you not even engaging with me in text messages, but you expect me to keep taking you out on fucking expensive dates? You're fucking delusional, and that's fucking crazy. But, yeah, like, after our last date, I mean, we made out. I felt bad because I was sick, but we made out. And it was good. I got to touch that big fat ass. That's really one of the things I really wanted to do. I was like, man, that's the goal for real. Like, if this don't work out, at least I got to touch that big chocolate mountain. But anyway, that's beside the point. I sent her a text message because I have talked with one of my girlfriends, like, and they keep it real with me. And she got in my ass, like, she got in my ass quicker than a Bowie Warrior in a fucking orgy. Like, she got in my ass quick. She was like, "Why you did this woman this bitch 37 years old and she still live with her mama? What is wrong with you, ex? You're pathetic. You know, this girl don't want you. She breadcrumbing you. She doing the bare minimum. You doing all this of her." Yeah, because by the way, I bought this woman flowers. I got her a book because she claimed that she likes to read with her partners. I was like, "Oh, a little book club with Bae. That's cool. Like with my significant other, that'd be really nice." But yeah, I sent her a text Because my friend got mad. She's like, oh, why are you with this woman for? This girl's just using you. She doesn't care about you. And I wanted to prove a point and see if she actually did care about me. So I pretty much ended things. Last Tuesday, I was like, hey, like, I think we should put a halt on going on more dates. This is kind of expensive. I have no income. I have no money coming in. I can't keep doing this. And I was like, you're an amazing woman. I appreciate you. Like, the time that we had, and I hope your dating journey goes well. And then I was like, we can still be friends. We can smoke. We can hang out. Like, just let me know. And then she was like, oh, Xavier, like, you appreciate you. Like, you're an amazing person. I hope you get the world. And then she was like, yes, I would love to still talk to you about the book and chat and continue chatting with you. And I'm thinking, all right, bet. I'm like, that sounds good. I can't wait. And then she liked my message. And then I wait, no response. 5 days later, I get a little bit of bread. I'm like, you know what? Let me hit this girl up. I'm like, okay, it's been 4 or 5 days. Let me like hit her up. So I hit her up. I'm like, hey, like I want to make you a steak. I had a dream I made you a steak with rosemary potatoes and some wine I got from the farm. I went to the farm and got some good wine. And guess what happened? No response. Then I'm like, let me see how far this girl went. And this heifer removed me off Hinge. I'm like, damn, what the fuck did I do? Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? And it's like, damn, like, am I ever gonna find a woman that actually like cares about me instead of what I could do for them? And I should have known, like, these podcasts wouldn't be like saying the most fucked up, stupid ass shit. And it's not all of them. I'm not trying to generalize, because now I'm sounding like a podcast nigga. But I don't know. It's just me personally. I just wish I was with somebody that like is humorous, is kind, and somebody actually like cares about me. I like being able to like text somebody and be like, hey, how was your day? Like, we don't gotta do it every day, but just like tell me what you're going through. Like, tell me what's up. Like, we can talk about random topics. We can talk about we can talk about Trump. We can talk about ICE. We can talk about Playboy Cardi. We can talk about my haircut or if I shaved my balls today or not. Like, we can talk about anything. But like, this girl did not talk to me about shit. But the next day, she was like, oh, I had a great time. Like, she just was dry as fuck in the text messages. I'm like, am I really dating somebody or am I just taking somebody out for prostitution? Like, am I just a trick? I felt like a trick. And I hate that feeling. And I felt that way about this other girl that did me wrong earlier this year. And y'all can call me a simp all y'all want. I don't give a fuck. This is just my experience. I know there's guys out there that go through similar experience or worse. So like, if y'all ever in this situation, just get the fuck out, bro. Cause I was dating this other girl earlier. She was cool. I met her in college. Sweet girl. And I made a move on her, and we started dating after I made that move. But I started noticing like toxic behavior. Like, there was a time where she pretty much was like, we went out to a club and this girl had the nerve to have us get a table without my permission. She was like, oh, my feet hurt. I want to sit down in the club. So I got a table. I'm like, you didn't ask me or my friends first. She was like, oh, I thought they would be cool with it because the bottle was only this price. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what the price of the fucking bottle is. You don't fucking do that without my friend's permission. And that rubbed me the wrong way. My friends talked to me about that too. That was weird. And like, I let it pass. But like, I noticed some weird patterns with this girl. She always expected me to come over with some alcohol. Every time I went over there, she wanted to drink. She wanted to smoke. I felt like, damn, girl, like, she was down there drinking like almost every day of the week. And I'm just like, damn. And the way she talked about her father was very disrespectful. Like, she had her father in her life, but she was just being mean about shit. She was like, oh, my mom should have left that nigga, fuck that nigga. That's why I don't have kids. I don't want my son to be like him, and blah, blah, blah. She just saying all kind of bullshit like this dude. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's wild. And moving along, the relationship was cool. Like, I didn't mind. Like, I was fucking the shit out of this girl. It was to the point where she said she loved me one time. I said it back because I was in the heat of the moment. I was like, fuck, that's cool. Like, we fucking like crazy right now. Fucking Mario coins up this bitch. No, let me not say that. I'm sorry. I'm high. I was passionately performing cunnilingus with this girl. And it ended on some stupid shit. Um, the reason why I ended was like I got mad as fuck because I had Art Expo tickets, and I was mad, and she didn't notice I was mad, and I'm just like, what the fuck, like, cause the reason why I was mad was she made me late. She had some issues going on in her apartment, her shower fucked up, and I was like, yo, like, can I go with my friends instead? Like, I feel like you're not gonna be able to make it. I feel bad about your apartment flooding. Like, you can stay home. And she was like, oh no, I'll still be able to make it. I'm like, okay. The thing ends at 7 o'clock, and she doesn't meet me until 5:40, and then I still have to drive to Navy Pier. We get there at 6 o'clock. Then we're walking, and this girl talks to a girl she recognized on TikTok. She's like, oh, I recognize this girl on TikTok. Talk to her. Now we only got 30 minutes to go through the fucking expo. And she just smiling, not giving a fuck, and I'm over here mad, stressed the fuck out. Because I love art. And I love events. When I go to events, I like to socialize, I like to get people's Instagrams, I like to build relationships, I like to network. That's my thing. I'm sorry. So missing out on being there longer at that damn expo really annoyed the fuck out of me. And I took her to Iron Age afterwards because, you know, that's my favorite spot to take girls. But yeah, we go to Iron Age, we chilling. And we're just talking in the car before we get our seats because, you know, it takes a while to get into Iron Age. And we just talking about my emotions. I'm just telling her, I'm like, yo, when you say certain things, it bothers me. Because the issue I had with her was this. She was watching them podcast girls. If you know, you know. And she was like, oh, like, if I move in hypothetically with a dude and I'm paying rent, I'm pretty much his roommate, and I'm gonna keep dating other dudes until they help me pay my rent. And I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, like, I can't be with a man that can pay for everything. Like, I need a man that can pay for everything. Like, I need a man that can pay his credit card on my monthly car wash subscription. I'm just like, what the fuck? So you just need a piggy bank. Like, what are you doing for me mentally? What, like, you just giving me pussy and having me pay for everything. Like, you might as well be a prostitute. I'm sorry. Some of these women now acting like modern, futuristic prostitutes. All they want you to do is pay for their fucking meals on the weekend, and then they go. They ain't gonna ask you how you doing. They don't give a fuck about how you feeling. That's just a lot of women in Chicago, unfortunately. Not every woman. Not every woman's like that. It's just the ones that I unfortunately been with. I don't want nobody blowing me up being like, oh, actually misogynistic. No. I love women. Majority of my friends are women. I'm not saying that like, oh, all my friends are black. Like, no. I'm just saying, like, from my perspective, from my stories, my experiences, I've been a trick daddy. Feel like a cuck. I feel like I just go on dates and get used. Fortunately, the last girl I was with was fucking like crazy. So like, if we fucking, I ain't gonna care too much. I'm sorry, I'm a nigga. At the end of the day, I'm getting something that makes you feel emotional and makes you feel present. When I have sex, I fuck with passion. I'm sorry, but this big booty 37-year-old bitch, woman, she was not bringing shit to the table, bro. She thought because she had a fat ass, I was gonna be like, oh my god, you got a fat ass, I'm just keep giving you my money, oh my god. You know how many women I've been with? I mean, no, let me just say that. You're 37 years old. The fact that the third date, you gonna tell me you still dating other people, I mean, that's cool. But at a certain point, when the fuck do you know when to stop? You interested in all these dudes still? You interested in like 2-3 dudes, third date with all of them? And then you gonna kiss me in my mouth? I don't know how many dudes you kissed in your mouth, but you saying, oh, well, I can't have sex with you until you get your mind chart. Bitch, what if I got my mind chart now? Like, can I get some ass? Like, damn. Like, I spent all this money on you. Like, fuck, I can't do nothing with you. Like, you can't at least text a brother back. Like, that's crazy to me. But you know, it's cool. I'm gonna reflect on this video and I'm gonna be like, damn, why did I do this high? Why did I say all these stupid things? Am I gonna get canceled? I have a lot of thoughts about this. But right now I don't give a fuck. This is me being X-rated. I'm King X-rated right now. But yeah, it's hard to date in Chicago right now. Everybody's goofy. For them. I just don't know no more. Like, how do I date in Chicago? How do I find a woman that's willing to help out? And like, I like women that give gifts too. Maybe I'm a bitch. Maybe I should be gay. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm still gonna date. I'm gonna figure this out. Because this is my broke dawn. I'm still broke. Life isn't going that great for me. But at least I can have fun doing the things I love until it ends. But alright, y'all. If y'all want to see more videos like this, hype me up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be there with another random video for you guys. X out.